Hello! So, I'm currently studying abroad during the coronavirus pandemic. Yikes! In this video, I'll be talking a little bit about my exchange, how things are different since the outbreak, and why I have not gone home yet back to the US. I'm currently on a single semester exchange in the UK. So my university sends students to the university I'm studying abroad at in England, and the English university sends students back to my university. So that runs from January to the end of May. I have a short-term visa, so I can stay until June 28th without leaving the country. When I applied for study abroad, I never imagined that there would be a pandemic. Yikes. I'm taking 3 modules. I'm taking anatomy, chemistry, and British culture. So during this whole outbreak, there was only 1 more week of new material, and then we were going to go into our 3-week spring break. It was just gonna be workshops and reviews. For my anatomy class, there was only 1 more week of new material when the rest of classes were canceled, so they just posted an online lecture. For my chemistry class, during that last week, most lectures were canceled already, but then they just had us take the rest of our experiments that week to get them all in. For the people that couldn't make it and had to go back home at that point, they gave dummy data so they could still finish the assignments. And then for my British culture study abroad class, it's specifically for international students. We would take a field trip around the northeast England to see all the different castles and heritage sites. So that was canceled. They were like, no traveling at all, ever. For that class, you had to pay a little fee, so in the process of refunding that, and instead of going to the actual places, we go onto the website. Say we were gonna go to the Beamish Open Air Museum. The professor would give us questions to answer, like when did it open, what kind of exhibits do they have, what kind of things do they show and do, and we have to go onto the website and find those answers. So to finish those classes, the university I'm studying abroad at in England said that if you've had a 40% mark or higher in the class, you automatically get to pass. The thing is, for chemistry, they were like, ha, no way. Not happening. You need to finish the rest of the assignments and take the online final exam. And for anatomy, there were no assignments throughout the year. There was going to be like a mini project situation that was canceled. So now it's just an online exam. I need a 70% or better to get the equivalent of an A, or here they call it first class. I will be getting pass-fail if I can, just so it takes a lot of pressure off doing well during this crazy time. But also why I want pass-fail is because these 3 classes, only the culture is going to count to finish my AA Associates, which is a 2-year degree in the US, and the other 2 classes don't count as upper division classes towards my major, so it's not really going to affect me when applying for grad school. Yeah, as far as my daily life, I'm not traveling anywhere. The pubs are closed, haven't been out doing things. You are allowed to still go on a daily exercise. All the grocery stores are still open. There's plenty of food. Not at all worried about that. There is plenty of toilet paper. For 1 week, 1 or 2 weeks, we were out of meat, a lot of meat. It was funny, there was like, the store was out of mayo 1 week. Mayo and eggs, but now there's plenty of it. I have a flat, which is similar to an apartment in the US. I have 2 flatmates that are also from the US, and 1 other flatmate who is a local. He works at a grocery store. I'm waiting for him to come home and infect us all. That was a joke. Then I still just do some exercises in my room when I can to stay active. So, why have I not gone home? Well, if you look at the cases in the US versus the UK, they are pretty different. I live in a student accommodation, so they're all students at the same university. We're on different courses, but we're really all in this together. The 2 Americans have the same type of visa I do, so we're all good for the next few months. And yeah, so at least our prime minister is okay, right? Right? So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, staying sane, and I will see you in the next video.